Hey everyone, as always, Dylan Miller Prospecting, and welcome to another Patreon Appreciation Live show. And this is for all of my Patreon members in June. Well, let's catch up on everyone that's been in chat. Alan Jackson, thank you for joining the show. Mark Sheldon, thank you, brother. Guillermo D. Lying, probably butchered that up, but Refotris, Shane Berthero, Redman, John Gear, Prospector Jason E. Miner, Wrench, what's up, brother? Troubled One, how's it going? Redman, are you getting some views? Playing your game, I'm guessing, huh? What is it, Days Gone By or something? HD Chevrolet, thank you for being here and being a mod, appreciate it. Redman, Troubled One. Well, it's KC Sering. All right, good. I was waiting for you to post, man. I was like, dude, I need to start my show. Jason G, how's it going? Chris W, TM, Gentleman Prospector, how's it going, Ken? Idaho Jeff, Robert Bemethal. Who else? Anyone else in here? I think that's it. I think I caught up on everyone pretty quick. Usually the Patreon shows aren't too busy, so let me pop out chat. I got a second. There we go. And go to my OBS so I can look at my ugly mug. Nothing better than staring at my own ugly mug for the next few minutes. All right. There we go. Who's that? Mama Bird, thank you for joining the show. Appreciate it. So yeah, today we're going to just be giving away some stuff. Giving away some Tuesday tailings and some Vogus tailings. But that's about it. Just to thank all my Patreon members who supported me in the month of June. So thank you all very much. Now, before we get too far in the show, I will say this is probably going to be a short show. I was at my dentist earlier today, and he was drilling and stuff in my mouth for about 2.5 hours today. So my head is killing me. I tried to take a nap, and I just couldn't. But I'm ready for some chicken noodle soup and bed. I'm just getting ready to go to bed. But I do have all my $79 tier members. Your Paydirt is made up, bagged up. It's ready to ship out. I was planning on shipping it out tonight, but I probably won't make the post office tonight. So it will go out first thing in the morning. So thank you to all my $79 tier members. I appreciate y'all very, very much. Your Paydirt is ready, and it will be going out tomorrow. If not late tonight. Maybe if I wake up from sleeping or something in the middle of the night, I'll drop down. So yeah, just, work on your teeth. You never feel good afterwards. And only 3 likes? What? Those are the people that are going to win. Anyone else, you're not getting anything. So Charles King, how's it going? Thank you for joining the show. Brian Phillips, Chris W. Anyone I miss, I apologize, but thank you for joining the live show. Big Flip Coins, how's it going? Thank you. Joel Jeffrey, how's it going, my brother? Thank you for joining the show. At least you can talk. Yeah, it was earlier today. I guess they finished at like 1:30 today, so it wasn't too bad. I mean, the numbing just wore off like an hour ago because I was worried. I was like, oh, man, I'm going to be drooling on the live show. People thinking, oh, he's getting old. He's starting to drool now. So, but yeah. Home Zoo and Prospecting, how's it going? See, I don't know if you can see it. Is it on camera? Oh, no, it's kind of hidden with the chat. But maybe if you look through the chat, you can see I have the Home Zoo bottle right there. I always forget that the chat blocks it. It doesn't block it when I'm shooting my videos. So that's when 90% of the time I have the camera on. So, but I really appreciate that. All right. I dropped my chat. Donna, thank you for being here and being a mod. I really appreciate it. So yeah, so we're going to give away some Paydirt tonight. We have 3 bags to give away of my Tuesday tailings. Then we have 2 of the Vogus jars, each with 1 gram each. And then we're also going to give away the live show winners from the last couple of weeks that we have that. There is no hidden video today because we're doing the giveaways. And I haven't thought of a new giveaway to start yet. I haven't decided yet. I might make them shorter and do smaller bags of Paydirt or something. I don't know yet. I haven't figured it out. So next Tuesday will be the first brand new giveaway. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. Troubled One, thank you very much again for the win again. Well, hopefully it works. If it works, you might have definitely found that one trick every YouTuber hates. Stephen LeBlanc, how's it going? Thank you for joining the show. Yeah. But yeah, so I want to thank all my Patreon members. I got to do some really fun videos this month. I really enjoyed the Flower Gold Wizard Sluice. That one was really awesome. I probably won't end up shooting any more videos with it. I probably will give it away next month because I have some other equipment I want to review. And I do love the Flower Gold Sluice. I think it's an absolutely awesome beast of a sluice. But if it just ends up sitting down here in my basement for the next 3 months while I wait to make something, and other people like Mike over at Vendetta, he will probably shoot a lot more videos with it. And in fact, me and him both had the same idea for that sluice, was to run 5-gallon bucket of dirt through it. So he would probably get to it way before I did. And, you know, like I said, I have other equipment I need to review that, you know, has been purchased and is sitting here. So I will be giving that away probably next month. I might change my mind, who knows. But and also I want to tell all my Patreon members, well, I truly appreciate your support and everything else like that. I also want to tell everyone twice. So thank you very much, Ola. Thank you very much. The gold vlog, driving and lurking. Well, I appreciate it. I haven't seen you lurking in a while. I know you've been busy, but I appreciate it. James Pike, thank you for joining the show. Spencer17 Prospecting, how's it going? You confused me, Spencer. I was making my Gauss sheets, and I was like, what? Why is he gone? Why is he gone? But you had changed your name on Patreon, and it took me like 15 minutes to figure out what was going on. I was like, who's this new member? So, really got... Thank you very much, Redman. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Vendetta, what's up, brother? Both the mics in the house. Thank you very much. JNV Rockhounding, how's it going? So, but yeah, I am going to, starting this month, I am starting a new schedule. Typically, I used to try to always shoot 1 video a week and stuff like that. But since my court battle, while it was ongoing, I kind of was missing a lot of Saturdays. I couldn't drop videos because I just didn't have enough time to film them. And now that I have a new custody order where I get to spend a lot more times with my kids, they're getting older, I've decided I'm going to change my schedule where I'm only going to be putting out videos on the first Saturday, third Saturday, and fifth Saturday. Now, I'll be making an announcement on Patreon, posting it. I will be making a community post. This will be probably tomorrow. I will be updating my YouTube page to explain this. But so essentially now I will be doing either 2 or 3 videos a month. So first, third, and fifth Saturday, if there is 5 Saturdays in a month. But since most of the stuff I shoot is because of my Patreon members, I'm just going to do bigger videos. Typically for a Paydirt battle, for example, I would do a 1 gram versus a 1 gram. But now, since I'm not shooting another 1 gram versus 1 gram the following week, I can combine the two. I can start doing 3 gram battles against each other. I can do multiple bags of Paydirt when I do a review. So instead of, you know, like the other day when I did the review on the, who did I review? The Vogus. Instead of just doing 1 jar, I can do 2 or 3 just to see if they're consistent with all their bags of Paydirt. So while I will be doing less videos, I think I'll be doing bigger and better videos now with my different schedule. And it's mostly because I have my kids for 1 week, then I don't have my kids for a week. And the week that I have my kids, it's impossible. I cannot get a video shot. I can't edit a video. I have a really hard time with it. So I figure this way, I'll still get to put out a lot of videos. I'll still be putting out 2 or 3 videos a month, but there'll be bigger videos. Now, during this transition, this month and next month is going to be very slow. It will seem like, you know, I'm not around. I will only be posting, I think, 2 videos each month. And they're going to be older videos, so you have a brand new review coming up in 2 weeks that's going to be smaller videos. Just because I already have the Paydirts bought and I can't really go back in time and get them. But after like this month, after July, you'll start to see a really pick up in some a lot bigger videos because I do have the Paydirts on order. I have secret shoppers already lined up. So in the future, after July and August, September, and things like that, you'll start seeing a lot bigger battles. You'll start seeing a lot bigger Paydirts being panned out on Tuesdays when I can. So, you know, just a lot more stuff going on. It'll just be less often. So you'll see better videos from Miller Prospecting, just not as often. I hope that makes sense. No. Who else? Did I miss anyone in here? Oh, Wrench, what's up, brother? For the rig. See, everyone's thinking that's going to rig it now, but no. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that, Wrench. Refotris, how's it going? No. Is Julie in the house? I thought I saw someone say Julie. Oh, Julie Lines, thank you. Thank you very much for joining the show. Appreciate it. Robert, I appreciate that, Robert. I mean, I typically, most channels, when they just do whatever they want, and if you don't like it, oh well, they don't tell you. I just figured I would explain to people. I've always tried to do as many videos, at least one video a week. It's just getting to be, I'm older. My kids are getting much older, and pretty soon they'll be gone, and then I'll have tons of free time, and I can start shooting videos every day. But right now, it's really important to me to spend as much time with my kids as I can. But I also didn't want to feel like I was cheating my Patreon members, because my Patreon members, donate to this channel so I can make videos. So I can just make bigger videos now, which is great, and it's always something I've wanted to do. I wanted to do, instead of buying one bag from a brand new seller for the video and one for Tuesday, I can get 2 or 3 and compare them and just do all kinds of different things. I can try, if a seller has a 0.5 gram, 1 gram, and 3 gram, I can try all 3 and do them for a review, just so you can see what you'd get if you bought all 3. So. Too broke to be in the rigger group. Don't worry, brother. Right. So, but yeah, so I need to thank all my Patreon members. It's because of you I get to do all these things. And, one small way I can give back is by doing these giveaways at the end of the month. I know I did a poll on my channel, but I don't want no one to worry. That poll was just nothing for this year. I am not changing any of my giveaways for this year. I'm just trying to think of some things for next year. I always try to change things up, and maybe next year, later on in a couple of months, I might do another poll, because I did think of an idea of something I might do that would change the monthly giveaways. They'd be pretty close to what they are now, but then I would be able to bring back the Christmas giveaway. And that was one thing that I really do miss giving away. But unfortunately, for years and years, the Christmas giveaway was essentially me just putting stuff on my credit card, and I can't afford to do that anymore. And, some people would contribute for the giveaway, and I always felt bad asking. I've just never been one to ask a whole bunch of, sellers, hey, donate so I can give stuff away, when they could give stuff away on their own channel. So, but that'll be later in the year. Like I said, I just like to try to keep my Patreon members as up to date as possible. And that's what we're doing tonight. And then we're going to give a whole bunch of stuff away so people, don't have to look at my ugly mug. And again, Donna, thank you so much. You're way too kind to me, Donna. That's it, troubled one. That's it. And especially, my kid, if my kids were 6 months old, then it'd be like, yeah, he stinks. I don't want to be around him. But they're getting to the point where 2 or 3 more years, they'll be gone and out. And, kids get to the age where they don't want to be around their parents as much. You want to pan some silver? No, I dislike panning silver. There's only one thing the only thing I dislike more than gems and tchotchke is silver and Paydirt. I don't mind silver and Paydirt if it's a picking dirt, which means there's big pieces of silver, but I've never just been a fan of silver. I mean, I know there's a ton of people that are. I know there's a lot of people that, I love crystallized silver. I think it's some of the coolest stuff possible, just not in my dirt. Yeah. But I do appreciate it. I was taking pictures the other day of everyone's Paydirts that I have on the shelf so I can make sure I get to everyone. I'm trying to schedule everyone's stuff, because I have home zoo now to pan out. David Disautel sent me a bag of Paydirt. It's somewhere on one of these shelves. It's a really big bag, though. Yeah, it's just so bad. The main reason I don't like panning out silver is just because, so there's 2 types of silvers you'll get in Paydirt. You'll get Paydirt shot, which I actually don't mind panning out just because it's easy. It's easy to pan out, but it's silver shot, so there's no collectability to it. But when you have crystallized silver, which is what most people put in their bags of silver, since its very nature, it's crystallized, it tends to just hold black sands in it. And it just takes so long to really clean out all the silver. So every time you shake your pan, there's a new pile of black, sand that falls out of the little nooks and crannies of the crystallized silver. And since silver isn't worth that much, it's just, to me, it's like, okay, I'm panning all this out, spending hours and hours for $3 worth of silver. So, but yeah, it's just the crystalline silver. I love this stuff. I think it's absolutely cool. You know, if you haven't ever seen it, go check out Vendetta Prospecting's channel. He makes some absolutely awesome stuff. He just had a batch not too long ago that was really great. So I like it. It's wonderful stuff. You know, I have put it in other people's Paydirts that I've given away. There's probably some in some of my Tuesday tailings because I don't clean it out very well, but Or it crumbles to powder. That's another thing. Yeah, it's the one thing is crystalline silver is not really made to be shaken in a pan, and it just breaks apart in Paydirt pretty bad. Geezer. Oh no, sorry to hear about that. Yeah, I was having problems with my upstairs laptop. I spilled coffee on it, so it's been doing all kinds of weird stuff for the last couple of weeks. But I kind of knew that because I spilled coffee on it, and I didn't really run to go dry it off. I kind of moseyed along to go get it all dried up. And this one this morning, when I was setting up to today's show, it took me an hour. My microphone wouldn't work. I had to keep shutting it down, turning it back on, unplugging, replugging, repositioning the plugs all over the place before I finally got it working. Luckily, I do have a backup microphone, which I almost sold, by the way. And because I was like, oh, I never use it. But I guess this was a sign to keep it around. So, let me see. John R. Prospecting, how's it going? Thank you very much for joining the show. Mentally Corrupted, thank you very much. Well, there you go. That'll do you. Yeah, you do all those simulation games. You need a good computer. See, I don't play any games on my computer. I don't need to have a good one. It just has to be able to work just good enough for my editing and good enough for these shows. And that's why I had to have actually two laptops because they couldn't run both. I need one for editing and one for that. So So, and yeah, by the way, that nugget up here, which is right here, that one is going to be in the $25 bag tonight. So let's go through all the prizes that we're going to be giving away tonight. So for my $25 and $79 tier members, if you're a $79 tier member, you're getting a bag of Paydirt. It's going to have approximately 3/4 of a gram of gold in it. Probably a little bit heavy on that, but I had a good deal on some gold a while back, so I've been trying to pass it on to my $79 tier members for their guaranteed Paydirt. So yeah, if you're a $79 tier member, you're guaranteed a bag of Paydirt that will be going out in tomorrow's mail. Have 3/4 plus a gram in it. For my $25 and $79 tier members reward hunt, I have a 1 gram bag of Paydirt here that also has that 1.35 gram nugget in it. So that's a nice big bag. It's over 2 grams, one of them being an over 1 gram nugget. For my $10 members, again, a Tuesday tailings bag of Paydirt with 3/4 gram of gold in it. And for my silver members, which is my $5 tier members, lastly, a third bag of Tuesday tailings with approximately 0.15 grams of gold in it. So, and then for all my members, it doesn't matter what tier you're on, I have 2 Vogus jars to give away. And a big, huge shout out to Mark Sheldon. Everyone should thank Mark Sheldon because he donated one of these to my channel, and I figured it was only appropriate that I give that back away to one of my Patreon members. Maybe Mark will win it. And then the other one is the one I reviewed, but both of them, it's the Australian dirt. This is the exact same dirt. I just dried it out from the videos with Vogus, and it's the exact same gold. So this is all Australian gold. I weighed it up. I split it up. There's a little bit over 1, I think 1.1 in both of them. So they both have gold in them, and that will be for every member, whether you're a $5, $10, $25, or a $79 member. Everyone gets one shot at that. Tim Springsteen, well, there's no problem. There's always time to join up. You can't win any of these prizes, but you can win some next month. Only one of the jars was donated, only one of them, but, he might as well have donated too because he's a great, Patreon member, and I appreciate him, so. But it was funny. I was on one of my, he sent me the message and he told me, oh, do you want one? And I said, yeah. And I was like, I've been trying to get his Paydirt forever. I mean, he's one of the Paydirt sellers. I was refreshing his page at least once or twice a week. And I guess he had just changed his domain and I didn't know about it. I don't follow him that closely. I didn't know he had changed his domain name. So as soon as he told me he was sending me one, I had a secret shopper go rush out and grab me another one so I could have two, so I could do a review and do a Tuesday one. So yeah, and gold is definitely up. Gold is up. It's staying steady though, which I like it. It's been staying around the $75 mark for a month or two now, and it's been going up and down. It'll go down to 72, back up to like 76, but it's staying right around here. I know people that save gold want the price to keep going up and up and up and up, but if you buy Paydirt, you kind of want it to go up and up very, very slowly, so you can enjoy this hobby for the next couple of years until the economy catches up where you can afford to do, So, but gold is definitely going up. Is a high grader on sale at GNS? I did see. I know the last time that Mike from Gold Nugget Sales, the Gold Vlog, was in our chat, he did say he was on a trip to go pick it up. And I haven't looked at his website. I have looked at his website, but I didn't look at the high grader. I'll have to look, though. I did send him an email about some of his missing pictures on his website. We'll have to see if he fixed those or not. But that's awesome, John R. That's awesome. And as always, if you see anyone in chat that looks like they have a channel, if they say something in the chat that makes you think they have a channel, make sure you go to their channel after my show and subscribe to them. Everyone is always, appreciative when somebody subscribes to them, and it's free. So as a part of a community, the least I think anyone can always do for each other is subscribe to each other. I'm always finding new people to subscribe to when I see it's up, it's for sale. All right, there you go, GNS. The high grader. I've never reviewed the high grader. I might not be able to get to it this year, so I'm going to have to wait till it's back on sale next year. I've already got all my videos planned out for the year. December is going to be, a lot of November and December are going to be eaten up with the brand new Super Bowl for this year. So we'll have to be, I do have some more GNS videos coming up later in this year, but we'll see. But all right, let's get to the giveaway. Let me make sure everything is set up on my end so we can start doing the giveaways. And again, we'll also be giving away later tonight, if I can find it, whatever I did with it. Oh yeah. We'll also be giving away the silver bar for all the people who joined in on the live shows the last couple of weeks and got their names pulled. I do have a list somewhere. But all right, let me start pulling up my documents so we can start doing a giveaway. I need to find them. I wasn't really prepared. Like I said, bad head problems. So I'm a little bit behind. So we'll do that one. We'll do this. And everybody. And again, before anyone asks, and I'll repeat this a couple of times, there is no hidden video tonight. I haven't thought of a new prize. If you're a Patreon member and you have an idea for a new prize, send me a message on Patreon, email me, text me, something to give away during these live shows. I'm not a huge fan of the 10 weeks I've been doing. It's something I tried out. And like I said, I'm just not a fan of it. It takes too long, where people that win week one are having to wait essentially 2 months to find out if they won. But I have I don't want to say what it is, but I have a certain budget I can give away during these live shows. And what I used to do is I used to give away something every single week, but the shipping was what was killing me. When you're paying $6 in shipping and handling, with packaging and stuff like that every single week. And if somebody won that was overseas, it would, eat up a big chunk, and I don't want to make it so it's inaccessible to overseas winners. So, it was costing me on average about $35 a month in shipping. And that's a prize. That's a silver bar right there, So that's why I originally moved it to the every essentially 2 months, but now I think that's too long. So I am thinking about changing it up and just doing one a month, where every Patreon show will give something away to the people who've watched the previous month. I might do that, but I need to think of some prizes. I'm guessing it'll have to be somewhere in the $50 range, somewhere around there, $40 to $50 range. Maybe I'll do silver rounds or something. or half-gram bags of Paydirt. I don't know. We'll have to see. Maybe quarter-gram, half-gram, 0.33. I always like the 0.33. Maybe we'll do something like that. But if anyone has any ideas of something that they'd like to see given away and you're a Patreon member, send me. If you're not a Patreon member, you can email me at Dylan@MillerProspecting. So I am Zaxxon. How's it going? Thank you for joining the show. Appreciate it. What, do you have a new video out, Gold Vlog? I haven't seen it. Nothing popped up on my feed. But then again, a lot of stuff doesn't pop up on my feed. Thomas Leha, how's it going? Thank you for joining the show. Appreciate it. So, all right. I'm getting everything set up in between my very long speeches. But all right, let me... There we go. Let me get all... I got so many spreadsheets, but we're going to start with the $25 tier members, work our way down, and then we will do the everybody prize. So let's start with the $25 members. Yeah, that's what we'll do. So, all right, let's give some stuff away because, again, my head's killing me. I'm trying not to be here too long, but once I start talking, you know, it's hard to shut up. So, Wheezing geezer. Oh, okay, I posted today. Okay, well, I haven't been on YouTube. This is the first time I've been on my computer all day. You know, I set it up earlier, and then that was it. Just been couch napping or, you know, laying. So I just want some chicken noodle soup in bed right now. Mike H, how's it going? Yes, it's been a minute. I appreciate you coming back to hang out with us while we give some stuff away. Oh, and there's a full version too. All right, well now I'm gonna have to go watch it as soon as the show is over. While I'm making some soup, I'll watch it. But all right, let's shrink down the ugly mug. And first, we're going to be giving away. Where's the bag? The $25 tier. We're going to be giving this away. And again, this is for my $25 or $79 tier members in the month of June. And this bag has a little bit over a gram in it, somewhere around, I know it's over a gram, but somewhere around a gram. Plus it has that 1.35 gram nugget in it. So, we're going to pick a winner for that. So let's go. All right, so let's go. Let's shrink down the ugly mug. If I could figure out what I'm doing. Sorry. We're getting there. Once I get a roll, and it'll be okay. Sorry, let's shrink down the ugly. Oh, wait, I did not fix the... There we go. I did not have it all set up. All right, now I have it set up. There we go. All right, now I can shrink down my face. Here we go. And as always, a shameless plug for the website, Miller Prospecting. If you ever need any of the information about any of the reviews, you can go over here. One of these days, I will ask and run a poll. I have been thinking about adding other people's reviews to my website, but I'm kind of unsure about it. I've always been unsure because, you know, I know what I do to do a review, and I don't know if everyone else does that. So I heard some controversy about one of our other Paydirt reviewers between him and Indiana Gold. So I might in the future do it. I don't know. We'll see. This is something I might ask people in the future. If anyone has any ideas about it now that I'm spurting my mouth out. Again, Patreon, email me, text me. But all right, $25 members. Let's add everybody's name right here. There we go. This is all my $25, $79 members in the month of June. We're going to shuffle them up. And again, 1 gram plus a 1.35 gram nugget. Shuffled up a couple times. Good luck, everybody. Let's spin this wheel. Let's see who I rigged it for. Is it going to be? Definitely. It's... You guess you don't have to be broke. See, he was just throwing that in there. Y'all know he just said that. He was just like, oh, I'm too broke. I'm too broke to donate. Yeah, he said he's too broke to rig it, but now look who won it. Look, So there we go. HD Shovelhead, congratulations, brother. That will be going out to you tomorrow. Congratulations, and thank you for being a very long time Patreon member, one of my longest. And now we're going to do the $10 members. Let me get everyone's name for the $10 members. I will catch up on chat in a second so I can see Ed's excuse on why he won now. But let's get rid of everyone's name that's in here and put all our $10 members. So, and again, this is for all my $10 members in the month of June. Let me catch up on chat really quickly. Rig for HD. What's up, JP? How's it going? Somewhere in Ohio, how's it going? Wanda, thank you for being here. I told you, see, that's when he said something, I was, even me, I was like, man, why is he talking about he's too broke to rig it? Ed's a great guy. So good to see him win. It's been a while. It's been a minute since HD has won anything on my channel. It's definitely been a minute. So all right, here we go. Here's our $10 bag. And where's this at? That one's over here. So this is a $10 bag with 3/4 gram of gold in it. And this is about, all these bags are about 6 ounces of my Tuesday tailing. So you might have extra gold in it. It might have silver. Might have who knows what in it, because it is all just stuff from when I've panned out on Tuesdays. And you all know I'm not the best panner on Tuesday. Sometimes I spend too much time in chat and I miss some stuff. So it might have over the 0.75 because I spilled some, or because it's Tuesday tailings. Let's shuffle this up. Spin it one time. Good luck to everybody. And again, $10 members in the month of June. Is this going to Reg or Jason? It's going to Reg Lab. So congratulations. I think Reg won last week, didn't he? Last month. I know he is on my live show win on there. So congratulations to Reg Lab. And then we're going to get the $5 one caught up, and I will catch up on chat. But congratulations to HD Shovelhead, Reg Lab, both very long time members. And then we're going to set up for the $5. There we go. All my $5 members in the month of June. Let me catch up on chat really quickly. PA Patriot, what's up, brother? He said, give it to PA. I figured everyone was. I figured everyone was saying that. Isn't that a given? Someone say safety meeting. Oh. All right, so congratulations so far. And we still got one bag, but we still have the Vogus jars to give away, and we got 2 of them. Oh, no. So... But unfortunately, I just noticed the Vogus, which is a good thing that Vogus changed his way he did this. I'll show you all this in a minute. But so let's get to everyone's name. Let's shuffle it up a couple times. And this again is the $5 bag. And this is for all my $5 tier members in the month of June. 6-ounce bag of Tuesday tailings. And it has approximately 0.15 grams of gold in it. So let's shuffle this up, give this away, and then we'll get to the Vogus Paydirt. So who's this going to be? Who rigged this one? Is this A3? Is it, or Charles King? I think it's Charles. Charles King. Congratulations. I appreciate Charles King, another longtime Patreon member. Thank you very much. So we'll remove that. And then we're going to put everybody's name. Congratulations, Charles King. Then we're going to give away some Vogus. There we go. And that's everybody, every single Patreon member. If you're a $5, $10, or $25, or $79 tier member, everyone gets exactly one draw. So everyone has the exact same. But we're going to be giving away 2 of these Vogus prospecting. And I don't know how if you can see it. Let me look up, see my ugly mug. But see these, the Vogus. I had said in my video that I thought he should put them in these, vacuum packed bags, but I just noticed the vacuum seal broke the bottoms of the jars. So unfortunately, the jars are busted now. I mean, they still look good on the front, but the backs are busted, which really sucks. This is probably why he didn't do the vacuum seal thing. You know, sometimes I open my mouth in my videos that, you know, I shouldn't. I'm sure. Like I said, he had a better idea, and they're both like that. They both are broken. But, it's still all the dirt, and you can still, I'm sure you could push the bottom back in. You know he's going to be saving this on their shelf. I don't think they'll be panning it out. So, but we have the 2 Voguses to give away. My address has changed. All right, send me a message on Patreon if you don't mind, or email me, Dylan@MillerProspecting. But if you can't change it on Patreon, I know sometimes it's hard to change your address on Patreon. But yeah, if you send me a message on Patreon with your address, if you can't change it, I can put a note on your Patreon account that lets me, so I know. Yeah, it did troubled one. And I didn't even notice it. But, oh well. What you gonna do? So yeah, I know some people have had problems changing their address on Patreon. I've never had to change mine, so I never have looked. But if you can't figure it out, just send me a message on Patreon or email me, and I will fix it up. I will add a little note to your account to make sure I send it. All right, that's good. Send me an email. Just in case you don't have it, there's the email. Yes, it is made out. These are cardboard. These are made out of cardboard. That's why, you know, they look cool. They're just probably not the best idea for putting dirt in. So, oh, it's just not working. Maybe it's just email. Is it just email? Oh, there it is. Yeah. So there's my email, Dylan@MillerProspecting. So there you go. So, all right, let's go. We're going to give away the Vogus jars now. I'm going to get rid of the nugget. That nugget has found a new home. That nugget is in one of Ed's shelf dirts now. So, all right, this again, every single member on Patreon in the month of June, everyone has one entry. We're going to give away Vogus jar number 1. They're both identical. I put the same amount of material in both of them, and I put the same amount of gold in both of them, except for what I missed. So there might be some gold in the dirt. I didn't go through any of this a second time from the Tuesday show. So there is over 1 gram in both of them. So let's shuffle this up. Pull name number 1. There you go. Who's it going to be? Round and round we go. Oh, it almost got CJ again. Is it? Wesley. That's awesome. And if y'all don't know, Wesley is the person who makes the sluices for Flower Gold Wizard. So, that's a good one. I was thinking today, because I was adding him to the list because he's a new member. He just joined in June. And I was thinking, I was like, oh, like, let me add the new member. I was like, it would be funny if he won. And look, he has won. So we're going to remove him. We're going to shuffle it up some more. And the other one will be going to... see who else has the rig in. Boy, it really likes CJ. I was going to say, it went by CJ every single wheel. So CJ Hayes, congratulations, brother. I don't know if he's here tonight, but CJ Hayes is winning one of these, and Wesley Hatfill. So congratulations to both of those. Now I'm going to make y'all look at my ugly mug, because then I have to set up for all the live show winners. So ugly mug time while I set up. We're going to just be here for a minute, catch up on chat a little bit. But congratulations, CJ and Wesley. So the rig is in. We know who won these. These are all the people who won. So HD Shovel Ed won the $29.79 tier. Reg Lab won the $10 tier. Charles King won the $5 tier. And for the all-around prizes, we had 2 of them this month, was Wesley Hatfill and CJ Hayes. So congratulations to all my winners this month. And again, if anyone has any ideas for the live show giveaways, I think I'm going to change them from, instead of it being every 10 weeks, that we do a giveaway on. Right now it was set up where I would do a giveaway for 10 weeks, and then the 11th week I'd give it away. This is the 11th week. And I think I'm going to change it so it's an entire month. So we have 4 weeks, and then the following during every Patreon show, I will do the giveaway. So it'll be 4 weeks to do it, but obviously I used to do was a 1 gram bag of Paydirt. I don't know if I should do like maybe 0.33 gram of Paydirt every month, 0.3 to 0.5, somewhere around there every month, or silver rounds or something else. If anyone has any ideas, again, send them to me for Patreon. Send me an email. I post my email. If not, you can type email in chat and it'll tell you my email. No. There we go. All right. There we go. But yeah, so I definitely want to change up. So that's why there's no live show hidden video this week, as I haven't figured out what to give away next. I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should do a Tuesday tailings bag. And the lowest I can do is once a month just because of shipping. And it has to be something smaller. So if an international person wins it, I can ship it. So he doesn't have your address yet, PA? You'd think by now these prizes he's forwarded to you. You have your address just on speed dial now. All right. So yeah, so we still have to give away the 1 ounce silver bar that I had Vendetta Prospecting pour, and this was from all the previous live shows. That would, Tim, that would solve it all, Originally, my original giveaway idea was just to mail everything to myself and let myself be the winner, just make up a couple YouTube accounts. But, then the whole honest thing was like, no, you can't do that, Dylan. That wouldn't be fair. I was like, dang it. What you going to do? No, but again, and I really appreciate all my Patreon members. And again, I will post this. I will be posting some information tomorrow on Patreon about my new schedule coming starting this month, next month, and the future months. But I've got some really, really big videos planned for the rest of this year. That's why they're all been mapped out, because some of these are going to be very big videos. I also am going to be doing another Super Bowl this year. Last year was the first time I did a Super Bowl, but this year I'm changing it up. I'm changing the Super Bowl up a little bit. I don't want to get into it too much, but last year I had one of these sellers try to rig the competition. And they kind of got upset that I didn't let them rig the competition so they could win the championship. And, they've been upset with me ever since. But I did have someone try to rig it last year. So this year we're changing it up so they won't be able to rig it or anything else like that. I still haven't figured out what Paydirt seller is going to be in the championship. I think silver is underpriced. Yeah, silver really should be going up in price. I'm surprised it hasn't, especially typically when gold has gone up, silver has pretty much followed it, because, the people that could afford gold were buying gold, and the people that were worried and were buying gold, the people that didn't have the money to buy gold would then buy silver, saying, okay, well, I can't afford gold, I'll buy silver. So... Oh, and watching this Slim, I saw your comment about watching the Slim videos. Man, I gave up that a long time ago looking for those. He hides those things well too much. I have 3 months left to Slim, Jeff, and join me. I appreciate that. I know, Jeff. I appreciate that. Yeah, I used to be a Slim member, but I couldn't do the videos and stuff like that. He just makes you work too hard for a chance. And honestly... I know somebody, when Jeff Williams did a video where he was weighing up some gold and he did the guess the weight thing. I know somebody, I'm not going to say who it was because they might not want anyone to know who they was very close, like within like a decimal point, of 0.0, that close on the amount of gold that was weighed. And I showed him pictures that when Jeff Williams weighed up the gold, he had it in a pan. And he poured it from like this high. And you could see gold jumping out of the pan. And I commented on the Jeff Williams, like, if he added the gold that he dropped, there would have been a different winner. And that would have been the person I know. And I kind of stopped watching it after that because I was like, if you're doing a giveaway, you kind of got to, you can't be like whimsical and just, like, oh, here's a wheel with, I have 100 people and I'm only going to put 30 names on there because, I'm crazy like that. No, you have to do it. So, but I mean, he does do really big giveaways, but they're just, he doesn't do them as often and he makes you search for them and it's, I don't know. David, how's it going? Thank you for joining the show very, very late. You missed all the giveaways. I will tell you, you might have won, but you might not have won. So you'll have to go back and watch the whole video to find out. Thank you, Charles. I appreciate it. Again, everything will be going out tomorrow. I will try to do it tonight, but after I have my chicken noodle soup and lay down with some ice packs on my head, maybe I'll get to the post office tonight and drop them all off in the slot, but everything should be bagged up tonight at very least, so I can drop it off at the post office tomorrow. So everybody's dirt will go out. $79 tier members will go out. I only had one international this time, which is Reg Lab, so we'll find out. And Reg Lab has an entry for this next giveaway. So, and David, I have your Paydirt somewhere. I don't even know where I put it. It's on one of these shelves, but it might be in the back of some stuff. But I have all your stuff all spread out of my house. I have the rocks upstairs on my desk. I have the coins on my desk. I have the Paydirt down here. I'm going through this week. I'm going to be going through the One for the Road Trouble, and I appreciate that. I will be going through my schedule, my Tuesday schedule, figuring out when to, because I'm going to at least once a month pan out something that somebody has sent to me. A lot of times I get behind on it because I'm doing reviews and I'm doing that seller's Paydirt the next week and stuff like that. But after July, this month, I'm kind of locked up with what I'm panning out on Tuesdays. But in August and forward for the rest of this year, at least one Tuesday a month, I will be panning out something off my shelf that was contributed to my channel by a Patreon member or a subscriber, just to thank people for that. So I need to start doing that because they sent me something and I love panning out what other people pan out. So it is, Dave. Yeah, there's a lot of Paydirts up there, but I do like kind of push them forward. So, and a lot of them are multiple bags. So, if I buy from a seller for review, some of these are dual bags because I have the one for the show review and then one for the Tuesday show. So, but I do have a lot and I do need to go through all these. So by the end of this year, these should be empty except for new stuff comes in. So. Well, that's awesome. Yeah, I got some from California. I got some homes doing prospecting from California as well. So some awesome stuff in there. All right, let's give away. Let's shrink down the ugly mug one last time. And we're going to give away this 1 ounce silver bar to one of the lucky people who won during my live shows. And again, I will be changing the live show giveaways. I will be doing it once a month at least. There's no more of this 2.5 month wait and things like that. I don't know what the prizes are going to be yet. Maybe there'll be silver rounds. Maybe there'll be something else. Who knows? So I'm going to be changing up as much stuff as I can over the next couple of months, but not taking away anything. Like I said, my schedule has changed. I will be making a post on the community and YouTube and all that, but I will be, explaining you're not missing out. Instead of me doing 2 1-gram bags in 2 weeks, I'll be doing 2 grams in 1 week. So, but all right, let's shrink down the ugly mug. I've been rambling a lot today. Shrink down the ugly mug. Oh, there you go. Oh man, I didn't even have it set up to promote my website or anything, but here you go. Here's the 10 winners for the last 10 weeks for the live shows. Shane Berthero, David Hayden, A3 Sky Warrior, Reg Lab, Mark Sheldon, Somewhere in Ohio, John Gear, Dragons AU Prospecting, Troubled One, and Brad Lacey. So there we go. Those are the 10 people's names. We're going to shuffle it up, and one of them will be getting this silver bar from Vendetta Prospecting. So there we go. Good luck to those 10 people. It's going to be Shane or A3? Shane Berthero. So congratulations, Shane. I don't know if you emailed me when your name was on the list, Shane, but if you did, I will hunt it down. If you didn't, Shane, I know I saw you in chat. make sure you email me your address so I can send this off to you tomorrow. And now here's shameless plug for website. The Flower Gold Wizards, New Sleuths, the Vogas, some really good videos. The Eldorado Gold Mine, the Sucker Born Every Minute, some really good videos last month. So all because of my Patreon members, I appreciate y'all very much. I couldn't do these videos without y'all. And thank y'all. I'm going to make y'all look at my ugly mug full screen. There we go. What a way to thank you, huh? Yeah. So congratulations to Shane. I will look. I think you sent me your email, but I might have been mistaken. So if not, just send me your email and I will send that off to you. And to everyone, thank you all very much for being Patreon members, subscribers, Tuesday lurkers that come hang out with me every single week. I do have a video coming out Saturday. It's one I've been really wanting to shoot. So I will have a video coming out Saturday, a brand new Paydirt seller, and then the following Saturday having another brand new seller. So the next 2 weeks are going to be brand new sellers. Or maybe it's the week after next, again, July schedule. Yeah, so this Saturday I will have a brand new Paydirt seller coming out. The following Saturday, no video, and then the seller week after that, a brand new Paydirt seller as well. So I need to get some Troubled One dirt and some Home Zoo dirt. I know this is the first time I've gotten any Home Zoo dirt, so I'm excited for it. So, and again, so that's what this week I will be scheduling, and maybe I'll start making announcements, like show a schedule of what I'm gonna be doing for things on my shelf from people who send me Paydirts and when they're coming up. But I'm super excited that signed pans. I'm out of pans. See, I did all the pans I was giving them. I think I still have a couple somewhere hidden, but yeah. So then Tuesday we will be doing, next Saturday we'll be giving something. So next Saturday I do have a brand new video coming out, and then next Tuesday is another brand new video, Paydirt seller, but I'm only doing a live show for them. They are not getting their own review. They're kind of, I don't want to say why, but they're not getting a review. They're going to get a live review only. I'm not doing a video about them. Maybe in the future I might do a video about them or do a Paydirt battle with them or something like that. But Saturday is a brand new Paydirt seller. They're getting a Paydirt review. Tuesday is going to be a different Paydirt seller who has a brand new Paydirt, but they're only getting a live show review. And it will be a live show review. It will get weighed up. I will do the ROI, all the numbers, all that stuff. So it should be pretty exciting. Fever Dreams Gold. I keep writing this down. Yeah, and everyone be safe 4th of July. I keep forgetting it's 4th of July because my kids aren't going to be here. They're coming over on the 5th. Miller signed baby pants. I do have some. I still do have some of the little bitty gold pans. I still have some of these left. Maybe I could give these away every Tuesday. I could give these away every single week. I still do have some Miller pans. I could sign the back of them too. So, I don't know. If anyone think that's a good idea, maybe I'll run a poll or something on Patreon, get everyone's idea, because what I think might be cool, other people might not. But I do have about a dozen of these. I have like 10 of them, of the Miller Prospecting Gold pans. Now this is just a sticker, so you can't actually use them or the sticker will come off, but I could sign the back. Maybe we could do that for Tuesday giveaways, and I could do it every week. I don't know. Ugly Mug Paydirt. Yeah, the problem with the Ugly Mug Paydirt, it's Tuesday tailings anyway. It'd still be Tuesday tailings, so I might as well do Tuesday tailings. And that's what I used to do, is I used to do the Tuesday tailings. I would give away a bag every single Tuesday. But the problem, like I said, is shipping. When you're spending $6 a week on shipping, you get one international thrown in there, you're $35, $40 a month just in shipping. And my budget essentially for these Tuesday shows is like 50 to 60 bucks with everything included, which then meant that, I would, if I'm giving away $6 a week, then prize can only be $6, and that didn't really make much sense, which is why I changed it to the 10 weeks. But I don't know. We'll have to figure out something. I don't have a place to pan anything now. Yeah, it always is hard to find a place to pan. I need a big pillar. Send me a message on Patreon and remind me Wrench, I'll send you on. I don't mind sending you one. I have to look to see what pans I have I can sign for you and what I have to sign them, but I don't mind. Yeah, I know a lot of people have my Miller pans. I think I have like one or two of those pans left. If I have one or two left, I'll send you one. Wrench, I don't mind. You want one what of the David? Oh my God, I want one. I have no idea what ugly mug Paydirt. No, I do. I mean, I do have the logo for the ugly mug since it's wherever my mug is. What did I do with my mug? I have no idea where my mug is. What did I do with my ugly mug? Did I break it or something? I don't know where my ugly mug went. But I do have the logo made up for an ugly mug Paydirt. It just, to me, it'd be the same as a Tuesday Tailings, and I have to pay for the logo, which is like $50. So, yeah. Well, anyone that wants a signed pan, just send me a message on Patreon. I will figure out which ones. I'm assuming you're all talking about the big pans. Yeah, they're all they're 10-inch pans. It's the SE pan. It's the new SE pans, the green ones. I think I still have like 3 or 4. I'll have to look because they were last time I looked. They were underneath my desk. Your ugly mug right there on cam. Yeah, but I had an ugly mug. I stopped selling them after a while. I don't know. I had one somewhere, but I don't know. Who knows what I did with it? So selling bootleg Miller pans. So yeah, but I don't mind selling Miller pans, but any help that anyone can think of. So I can either, for the new Tuesday giveaways, I can either give away something once a month, which would probably be a, 0.3 gram to 0.5 gram bag of Paydirt, depending on how gold moves. And everything I do with gold depends on what I get it for. Sometimes people come to me and say, hey, you want to buy 10 grams for $10? And I'll buy, yeah. And then I can pour more in bags of Paydirt. Sometimes I have to use the gold I get from doing reviews. And if I'm getting 20, 30% ROIs, then that gold is really expensive for me. So I can do logo design cheap. I do all my own logos. Every single logo from every single bag of Paydirt I've ever had is all mine. Every one of my logos I've designed myself. See, I don't know if y'all can see them down here, but see, these are all my stamps. These are every one of my stamps for every one of my Paydirts I've ever done. I think I have like 30 of them designed that I made. So those are one of the things I do enjoy. I have a ton of logos I've designed for future Paydirts. And I do have a new Paydirt coming out in September or October or something like that. So yeah, I stopped selling the mug because the company I was selling them through doubled the price. They went up some ridiculous price, but they were the only company that you could get one at a time. Because I don't want to stock. I don't want to buy 2 cases of them and sell them like that. I never wanted to do that because then I'd be responsible for shipping. There was only one company I found that had a decent price for them. Because even then, they were still, I think people buying them were like paying like $25 for them, something like that, 25. And they went up to where it would have cost like $40 for someone to buy it. And I'm not selling a mug for $40. That's crazy. So the baby pan. And all pans autographed, they rule. That was actually my original idea with these, was to drill a hole and make them into keychains. But then I figured if I drilled a hole into it and somebody didn't want it for a keychain, then it'd be kind of like, oh man, why do you drill a hole? So I figured this way, if anyone wants to make it into a keychain, they can drill their own holes. So, and I was joking with Fotress. Now, I have gotten some good deals over the years on some gold, but not that good, I think the lowest I ever got was like 75% a spot, where it was somebody because they were supporting the channel. They sold me some gold cheap because they were, not going to be panning anymore. So a lot of people, once they retire and stuff like that, they just get rid of all their stuff. So how does one get a Miller Paydirt? Well, you either have to win it for being a Patreon member like these, or I guess it's the only way as Patreon member. Because I either give them away on here or on, when I do make a Miller Paydirt, it's only through Patreon. So I never release them out to the public because it's not for sale. It's just, something to reward Patreon members with because they typically have really high ROI. So, yeah. I'll do a poll in here, but. So, but yeah, if anyone wants I will go through it. I'll make a post on Patreon or anyone, just if anyone that's here or is watching this video later and is a Patreon member and wants one of my SC signed pans, just send me a message. I'll just charge you whatever it costs to ship them or something like that. Depending, we'll see. But I do know I have like 2 or 3 left, and just to get rid of them, I don't mind getting them out. But Tuesday, any help with the Tuesday prizes, we can either switch to once a month, again, like under a half gram bag of Paydirt once a month. We can do weekly giveaways where I give away stuff like the little gold pans and maybe, a piece of gold glued to them or something like that. I don't know. I had someone ask me the other day, somebody watched one of my videos and they asked me, they said, why don't you sell your own Paydirt and because I was complaining to them about being broke, teeth work and stuff like that. I had a tree fall. I have a 90-foot, 100-foot oak tree in my front yard. And one of the bigger branches broke off last week or the week before last. And it blocked the street, everything. It was all the way across the street. I mean, it was a big branch. And so, paying to get that all chopped up and didn't get it paid to haul away. So it's in my backyard. But I was complaining about money, and they said, why don't you just sell your own Paydirt with like a 50% ROI? I was like, what? I was like, I'd get butchered alive if I sold a bad Paydirt. I'm like, no, that's the whole reason I do this, is to keep people from buying bad Paydirts. No. Well, that's awesome, Charles. I know HD, I don't think HD's ever panned out. No, I think HD has panned out like 1 or 2 of mine, so. But not too many. Culver Prospecting, what's up? Yeah, the hex pans, I really like the hex pans. Those are really, I have one somewhere left. So for a future, one of these days, I will either, just do a massive auction off all my pans, like all my various pans. I'd like to review them one day, but I don't think I'll ever review all the pans. Maybe I'll do a montage video, do like an hour-long video where I just try out every single pan I have to see. I don't know, we'll have to see. Hey, Ortiz, how's it going? Why don't as we Patreon send in stuff for you to give away? People are more than a lot of people do. So one of the things that is, I keep talking about, like Home Zoo, and actually you can't see it because it's blocked, but here, I will show you. Home Zoo sent me and this is a Miller beer bottle, I guess, or Miller something bottle. Home Zoo sent me some Paydirt. It's got some gold in it. We did one not too long ago. Mark Sheldon donated one of these Vogus jars to my channel. So this is getting given away. So when people do send me Paydirts to pan out on Tuesday, they include some gold usually. I did one from Paul Preston 2 weeks ago on a Tuesday, and it had, over 1 gram of gold. That goes into future giveaways and stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, the problem I find with like things like the hex pan is they're too big for me. One, my sink barely fits a 10-inch pan. But if you're out in the wild, I think hex pans, the super sleuths are probably 2 great pans to use if you're outside. Indoor panning, you want a smaller pan. You really do. You're not going to have enough room to be splashing around a giant thing. Joseph Richard, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I appreciate everything everyone does for this channel. I know, Jason, that's awesome. So I can't thank my Patreon members enough. We've been doing this channel for a very long time, and I wouldn't have been able to do it for a lot of these years without my Patreon members. So I appreciate y'all more than anything. So I appreciate all my lurkers. I appreciate everyone who, and I don't want it to be, I know someone complained last week. I don't want it to always make it seem like I favor my Patreon members, because I do favor my Patreon members. Without them, I wouldn't have this channel. I really wouldn't. Paydirt's not cheap anymore. Getting a 1 gram bag of Paydirt now costs about $100. I am on SSDI. My checks are very, very small. One of the problems when you file for SSDI is you stop working. And then they only go back 2 years to see how much money you made. And when you haven't made any money in 2 years, you get very small checks. I have the government minimum is what I get. So, you know, without my Patreon, I wouldn't be able to do videos. So I love my Patreon members. Without my Patreon, I wouldn't be able to shoot any of these videos. So that is why I give back so much to my Patreon members. Because I don't want to, you know, take in all their money and give it to a whole bunch of other people that are just subscribers, which I try to do as well. But, you know, which is why I do these giveaways on the live show. But I thank everyone who watches my channels, and I appreciate them just as much. But the Patreon, that's the lifeblood of the channel. Those are the people that keep this channel going week in and week out. So thank you, Jason. Thank you very much. And thank you very much, Tim. It is a great community. We get a couple bad apples every once in a while, you know, but for the most part, 99% of the people in this community are absolutely wonderful people. I have to record. That's when I start panning the bags. Yeah, I mean, I've been doing this for a long time, and I just now started collecting some Paydirts. You know, and those are mostly I want to do, you know, people that currently aren't selling, or old sellers, or people that just have YouTube channels that I want to, you know, put out there. The only one that I think is currently selling is the Vendetta, but that's because I got the canvas bag. I got the limited edition canvas bag, so I had to do that. So thank you very much. I will be running for president, but not until I am fully senile. So since you obviously don't have to be too brain smart or, you know, anything to run for president anymore. So bad apples don't, well, sadly they last too long. You know, it's one of those things, you know, and I would say that, you know, the one thing about bad apples is if they join the community, they usually are found out pretty quickly and then they're run off. It might take a while for them to run off, but unfortunately a lot of the bad apples, once they leave the community, keep selling Paydirt. You know, they keep selling because they just make worse and worse Paydirt. And, you know, there's a lot of bad Paydirt sellers out there still. So, you know. So, but, well, all right. I'm not going to be here too much longer. I'm waiting on him. I want a nugget can. Might have to wait a long time, but I'm going to wait. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, what you going to do? So, but I'm not going to be here much longer. I need to go get some chicken soup, go to sleep, wait for my jaw to feel better from in the morning. And they actually asked me, do I want a bite block to try and force my mouth open because they were going to be in there so long. I was like, no, those things hurt. So, but tomorrow I will be posting on Patreon my new schedule. If you haven't heard, I'm only going to be posting videos Monday, Wednesdays, or I'm only going to be posting videos on the 1st, 3rd, and 5th Saturdays of the month. But the Paydirts will be much bigger after this month. So July is going to be kind of a bummer month. Only going to have 2 videos this month, and they're not going to be huge videos. But starting in August, I've got some really big videos planned, some really big battles planned. I've got Super Bowl planned, things like that. So, all right, Redman. So I appreciate it. So I appreciate everyone who's a Patreon member. I appreciate everyone who's a subscriber. And I appreciate everyone who comes and joins me on these Tuesday shows. So I'm not just talking to myself, even though on my computer all I see is myself. So I am typically talking to myself. But I appreciate everyone for everything everyone does. And I couldn't have this channel without you guys. So, you know, keep up, and we will keep putting out these videos. We'll keep getting rid of these bad sellers. We'll keep finding these really good sellers. Maybe not this year, but I think later in this year, I'm going to start trying to focus a lot on the battles between the really good sellers and the new sellers. So there probably won't be as many videos with just a new seller. I will just throw them into wolves, you know. Find a new seller, I'll throw them against GNS or throw them against Vendetta or something like that, or throw them against both of them to see how they do. So, all right. I'll do that. I'll send you a message, Alan. Let me write myself a note. No. Does it drive me on live? Cause it does. It's really weird. You know, like if I didn't actually, cause I know some people like, so I have my OBS open. So I see my face. That's all I see. I see my face and my camera right above it. But I have tried to just watch like something else. And it's even more annoying. Like if I'm just looking at my website, I don't think I'm recording. I keep thinking something's off. So, but then it's just weird when you're just looking at yourself talking and you're like, okay, you're ugly. Now what? What are you going to do now? You going to juggle for me or something? So, but all right, I'm out of here. Well, I appreciate that, A3 Sky Warrior. Thank you very much. It tried to give you some stuff today. It really did. But one last time, let's congratulations to all the winners, which was HD Shovelhead, Reg Lab, Charles King, Wesley Hatfill, CJ Hayes, and then who was the last big winner? Was Shane Prothero was the silver bar winner. So, and again, tomorrow I will be posting some information on Patreon as well as my community tab with my new schedule. I'll be doing some polls or letting y'all know about some prizes, ideas for these Tuesday shows that I'll have to think of before next Tuesday. So, but Saturday, brand new seller video coming out for Saturday. Next Tuesday, another brand new seller, totally different seller. We'll be doing a live review for them. So you definitely want to catch Saturday's video as well as next Tuesday's video. So, but thanks everyone for joining the show. I really appreciate it. Thank you everyone for being a Patreon member. You are the lifeblood of this channel, and I could never thank you all enough. But I'm out of here. Have a great week. Have a absolutely wonderful 4th of July. Be safe, everyone. No driving and drinking. Keep those firecrackers out of your hands. You can't pan with only 2 fingers. So be safe, everyone, and have an absolutely great one.